Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining the Stock Martin channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're back, welcome back. I do have some great news for you if you are a NIO investor that will put a big smile on your face, as I do have some great news. But before we do dive into that, if you can, please give me that thumbs up, the like button. It'll allow this to share with the YouTube community, with the YouTube algorithm. If you're also new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, hit all so you can get all my videos. I did want to talk about this really nice article that we'll jump down into, and it is from the Motley Fool. It is titled, "Why the NIO Stock Popped Today?" And it looks like NIO will be taking a stake in Geely's Lotus. That is right. You did see this correctly. It looks like that NIO is investing into Lotus. This is the very important and infamous sports car. And here's a nice picture of it. So today, the Chinese electric car manufacturer NIO, it did announce, according to Bloomberg report, that this will allow NIO owners to now own a piece of Lotus cars. And so why is this such a big news? Well, this is big in my opinion because Lotus is a very iconic British sports car and it has done very, very well. It's well known around the world as a very superior sports car. This company is owned 51% by the Chinese Geely Holding Group, and it is right now raising $2.3 billion, and it will use this money in its partnership with NIO to transform the Lotus brand now into an all-electric brand. So NIO won't contribute all this money, all this $2.3 billion, but it will contribute a piece of it. And in return, NIO will now own a piece of Lotus. So now if you are a NIO investor, you do and you will own a piece of Lotus, which is fantastic in my opinion. And it does give you that extra chance to grow your money. Now, in addition to the Lotus electric car division, Lotus technology will also be used in NIO. So NIO and Lotus will be collaborating in all areas, including this high-end intelligent electric vehicles. So this is fantastic news. Again, in my opinion, Lotus has been out there and is known to be a very nice, fast car, and we will talk about their vehicles in the next few slides. So now, why is this so important? Well, the Geely company owns a lot of electric companies out there and electric vehicle companies out there, and they also do own a little piece of Polestar. I have been doing videos in the past with Polestar as well, but now they do own a little bit of Lotus, and they do want to take Lotus public. And this could be perhaps next year. So on one hand, Lotus is planning on selling 4 new vehicles. We will be talking about this. 2 of these will be SUVs. So all these cars will have the technology developed by NIO. And so this can be very big bucks for NIO as a company, according to this article. And just to show you this, it does say if any or all of these vehicles are based on the technology developed by NIO, the latter, which would be NIO, could stand up to reap buku bucks in the form of high margin technology licensed from Lotus. So this is, again, very big news for NIO as the company. If you own NIO stocks, you should have a very nice smile on your face because now you do own a piece of Lotus as well. So it looks like that Lotus is looking in the future to debut at probably a valuation of 15 billion plus in its initial public offering, according to Bloomberg. And it is right now in the phase where it is raising a lot of capital, a lot of money to get this startup going. So now is a chance to own a piece of Lotus through NIO because NIO is investing in Lotus, and NIO will be owning a part of Lotus now. So it could reap millions and even billions of revenue in the future once Lotus starts going public and starts selling all these vehicles. So that is very, very good news. Now, I did want to transition into what types of vehicles is Lotus looking at producing and bringing forward to investors, and to the public for consumers. So according to the electric article, this is titled, Lotus is announcing 4 new electric vehicles, including 2 SUVs. This just now came out today. These are pictures of the vehicles that they will be coming out. As you can see on the far right, this will be the Type 135. This will be the very expensive sports car that Lotus will be coming out in the year 2025. This next one from your going to your left, from your right, it will be the smaller SUV that will be coming out shortly. We do have the 4-door sedan that will be coming out, and the very first one that they will be coming out will be the SUV. Now, according to this article, Lotus has announced significant updates to its business. Specifically, the NIO announcement was its very big one, but they will be coming out with 4 new models, as I have mentioned, and it is acquired by Geely. Geely is the Chinese company that has 51% of its stake in this British automaker electric company that will be now producing all electric vehicles. It is introducing its first electric vehicle. It is a $2 million Avage, which is a hypercar. And it's also partnering with Renault's Alpine to create a new electric vehicle as well. So Geely has been known as a popular brand in order to bring out electric vehicles. It is currently producing, as I have mentioned, the Polestar, which is partnering with Volvo. And so it is producing those vehicles as well. And now they're going to be, using Lotus to bring out another wave of electric vehicles out there, which is wonderful news for anybody interested in electric vehicles or in electric vehicle stocks, which are the future, in my opinion. And we are just getting at the very base, at the very beginning of it now. I think it will exponentially grow through the years, especially since by the year 2030, all vehicles, or the majority of the vehicles in China, will be sold electric. And the United States is also pushing to sell at least 50 to 60% of all vehicles by the year 2030. As you can see, the picture on the left is the manufacturing facility, and the picture on the right is the headquarters. So the vehicles that are going to be announced by Lotus Motors will be that in the year 2022, next year, they will be debuting its first electric SUV, which is right now codenamed Type 132. Then the following year in 2023, they will be making its 4-door coupe, the 4-door sedan, which will be all these are electric, which will be codenamed Type 133. Then in the year 2025, they will have another smaller SUV, the Type 134. And by the year 2026, Lotus will launch its all-electric premium sports car, the Type 135. Now, lastly, I did want to mention that this article says that Lotus will keep using its 2 factories in the United Kingdom, but this new Wuhan facility will significantly increase its productivity. It will be now able to produce 150,000 vehicles per year, which is an enormous feat, especially making all these new electric vehicles. So with the launch of Lotus's first all-new electric vehicle next year, we expect to see a prototype soon, so we'll definitely report on that as I find out more information. But as I mentioned, this is great news for NIO. This is great news for Lotus. And now that we've talked about Lotus, let's jump down into the stock. NIO has had a very good day with the big news coming out with NIO now partnering with Lotus. And the stock did go up about 4%. In the day of trading, we were as low as $38, but we did climb up almost touching that $40 mark. Actually, we did go about $39.35 at its high today. In the past 5 days, we did see a nice turn up that we have tested the bottom of $36.70. but you are starting to see a nice rebound in this stock. If we look in the past 1 month, we are still down 14.3%. We were trading at the $40, $45 marks, which is our resistance, but we did really have a big down dip and decrease in the stock, test that bottom, that $36.29. So we do now have some consolidation. We do have some now stabilization of this stock. It appears that we're not falling anymore, which is a great time to get into this stock, in my opinion. Some of the headwinds that still we need to watch out for is the chip shortage and the supply chain issues that we are having. Some of the good catalysts that I do foresee with NIO is that they are going to NIO Norway. They will start selling their vehicles next month, actually just a couple of days from now in September in Norway, Oslo, Norway. And they already have shipped their vehicles there, their charging stations. They will also have that battery swap technology, the battery swap stations there in Norway. And so NIO is going to be watching Norway very, very closely and to see how their vehicle, the ES8, does there in Norway. Their next plan is to go to Germany. So that will be the next step. That could be potentially next year, depending on how Norway does. And Norway is one of the biggest electric vehicle purchasers in the world. So I think this vehicle will do very, very well there. Now, looking at the NIO stock in the past 6 months, we have tested the lowest that we have been on May 13th, which was $31.22. And you can see that we did test a high in the past couple of months at $53.20. So we have gone quite a bit down, and you are getting this stock at a very nice discounted price, in my opinion. Now, I did want to talk about the Tip Ranks NIO forecast. It looks like that 7 analysts are reviewing NIO. All 7 gave it a strong buy, 0 hold, 0 sell. This does give us about a 68% upside from now. According to these analysts, the highest price target of NIO can be about $72 in 12 months, with the lowest price target about $57, which does give you a nice upside potential of 68%, which being an average about $66 of these two. Now, looking at the lowest price target in the next 12 months, according to all these analysts, if you do buy the NIO stock right now, you are getting this at a very, very good deal at $39.31. I have been saying that if you can get NIO stock under $40, you're getting a really good deal for your money. If you can get this under $38, you're getting a steal of a deal. And it looks like that we have, tested that once. We did dip down at $36.70, and I think that was a steal of a deal. That was a fantastic bargain, in my opinion. But I think we're still getting a very good discount in the stock of 14% down in the past month. Well, I hope you learned something new with this video. I hope that was a great news for you to see that if you're a NIO investor now, you will own part of Lotus Motors, which is one of the oldest super sports car companies out there from Britain. And now it looks like that they are going to go all electric. They are backed by Chinese companies, the Geely company that is now focused on getting a lot of electric vehicles out there. The good thing about the Geely company that owns Lotus now is that they are now really looking to get into the electric vehicle market. They're working with Volvo to use the Polestar electric vehicle out there. Now they're working with Lotus. So there are definitely a lot of good news out there. And I think this is a good time in the future for the electric vehicle stocks, because we are now just getting into the very bottom, the base of this movement. So I hope you like this video, but please do your own due diligence. Please do your own research before purchasing this stock or any other stock, as I am not your financial advisor. But if you can give me that thumbs up, the like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, thank you so much for growing this channel, and please subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell, hit all so you can get all my videos. Also, if you can, please share this video with your friends, your coworkers, your family, that next door neighbor, so we can continue to grow this channel. And I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Thank you. Down below, if you would like to help out the channel, I put 2 links. One's for Webull. If you open an account, deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. If you deposit $100 into Coinbase, you get $10 of cryptocurrency and trading. Thank you for supporting the channel.